I was looking at your services too. I know you talked about them earlier, but I'm kind of just assuming since you are you in the HR field, I like the fact that you had the financial coaching, but then you included employer benefits. So
Mhm.
I'm assuming there's a lot of people that you talk to, you work with, that aren't even thinking like that. So, um, how do you kind of break that down for them? Is that a difficult conversation to for you to have with them, or is it just are they usually super happy and enlightened afterwards? I'm assuming the latter though.
Yeah, I think it kind of depend, but I think it kind of goes back to like driving that awareness and then driving that like maybe holistic view about a situation because even whether it's something from a benefit from a professional development standpoint, if it's maybe a job that's going to support you in continuing your education or certification or something that will build your brand as well, I kind of say, it's yeah, I almost had to think like a free agent in the environment these days. When I think about my parents, they're more so stay with the company 40 years, retire. That's not necessarily the landscape we're in today.
Mhm.
So I would say one aspect of it is that kind of career benefits, but then I would also say what are your other benefits such as like your 401k, your HSA? Are you taking advantage of matches or
Mhm.
because that's that's money on the table that you don't
Mhm.
want to
Mhm.
forgo. And again, I mentioned just like the impact of compounding interest or that compounding effect that with something like a 401k, if you start that initially, you don't even have to really do much and that will accumulate over time. Um but I think just kind of being able to kind of share the benefits, and and share the benefits, but then also like what it can grow into, and then how it can kind of tie into your financial future, and again like your wealth building, your more of that longevity aspect.